See that glowing temperature on your pellet grill's controller? The one you're trusting with that beautiful, expensive brisket? Yeah, it's probably lying to you. You set it to 250 degrees, walk away, and trust that it's doing its job. But what if, inside, the grill is actually blasting your food at 300 degrees, or swinging up and down like a roller coaster? That single number is the most misleading thing in all of barbecue, and today, we're not just going to expose the lie, we're going to fix it. But before we get started, make sure and click that like and subscribe button for more pellet grill tips, tricks, and recipes. Let's be real. You probably bought a pellet grill for one big reason: consistency. You wanted that set it and forget it dream. The heart of that promise is a tiny metal rod inside the grill, the thermocouple or temperature sensor. Its only job is to read the temperature and tell the controller when to feed more pellets to keep the fire steady. But here's the dirty secret. Literally. After just a couple of long cooks, that sensor gets caked in a layer of grease and smoke. It's inevitable. And a dirty sensor can't get a clean reading. It starts telling the controller that the grill is colder than it really is. So what does the controller do? It just keeps feeding more and more pellets, trying to hit a target it already passed 20 minutes ago. Before you know it, your grill is running 50 degrees hotter than what the screen shows. You're burning through pellets, and even worse, you're burning your food. But that's not the only problem. That built-in sensor is usually stuck way over on the side wall of the grill. That's not where your food is. The actual temperature on the grates, where the meat is cooking, can be wildly different. You'll have hot spots and cold spots all over. So while your controller proudly reads a perfect 225 degrees, one end of your pork butt could be struggling at 200 degrees, while the other end is getting hammered at 260 degrees. So what's the big deal? Who cares about a few degrees? Anyone who's ever choked down a dry, tough brisket cares. In the world of low and slow barbecue, temperature control isn't just important, it's everything. An extra 50 degrees is the difference between a juicy, fall-apart pork butt and a stringy, disappointing mess. You did everything right. You bought the expensive cut of meat, you followed the recipe, and you waited for hours, only to have the final result be a complete letdown. It's maddening, isn't it? It makes you question your recipe, your prep, your own skills. But most of the time, it's not you. It's your equipment failing you. This temperature chaos also destroys your timing. A cook that should have taken 10 hours might be done in 7, leaving you scrambling. Or worse, the grill runs cold and you're waiting around for hours, stuck in a stall that never seems to end. And let's not forget the money. When your grill runs too hot, it's just burning through your expensive pellets, turning your cash directly into ash. All right, enough complaining. The good news is you can fight back against the lie, and it's easier than you think. First, the simple 2-minute fix. Clean your temperature probe. Just find that little metal rod inside your grill chamber. After every couple of cooks, give it a gentle wipe with a paper towel and some vinegar, or a soft scrubber, until it's shiny again. Honestly, for many of you, this alone will solve most of your problems. Second, and this is the most important part, stop trusting your grill's built-in thermometer by itself. Every serious pitmaster uses a separate, reliable digital thermometer with at least 2 probes. Clip one probe right onto the grill grate, an inch or 2 away from your meat. This is your ambient probe, and it tells you the real temperature your food is actually cooking at. The other probe, of course, goes into the meat. If your grate probe reads 275 degrees while your controller is set to 225 degrees, you know your grill is lying. Now you can simply adjust the grill's set point down until your real grate temperature is exactly where it needs to be. And finally, if you want to go pro level, start managing your airflow. A lot of temperature issues come from hot spots caused by a warped heat baffle or drip tray. Make sure they're installed correctly, and check that your chimney cap is adjusted properly so heat can escape evenly. For the ultimate setup, you can even get aftermarket diffusers that spread the heat perfectly across the grates. Look, your pellet grill isn't a magical oven. It's a tool, and like any tool, you need to understand it to get the best results. The number on that screen is just a guideline, not the gospel. The real secret to consistently amazing barbecue is knowing the true temperature right where your food is cooking. Keep your sensor clean, and please, use a separate ambient probe at the grate. That's how you take back control and cook with real confidence. Now I want to hear from you. Drop your worst temperature swing horror stories in the comments below. And hey, if this video helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe for more barbecue truths. Now get out there and cook something amazing.